A man does not truly mature until he quits seeking approval from women. Let that sink in for a moment. Think about how much of your energy, your thoughts, your actions, your decisions has been spent chasing validation from someone else. Approval seeking isn't just a bad habit. It's a symptom of immaturity. It's a sign that you're still outsourcing your worth, still looking to others to tell you who you are. But here's the raw, unfiltered truth. The moment you stop seeking approval is the moment you step into your power as a man. It's the moment you stop being a follower of someone else's opinion and start leading your own life. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you bent over backward for someone's attention? Maybe it was a compliment you fished for, a favor you gave hoping for validation, or a moment when silence felt unbearable, so you filled it with unnecessary words to feel seen. If you're nodding your head, you're not alone. But here's the hard truth. Approval seeking is like chasing a mirage in the desert. The more you run after it, the further it drifts away, leaving you parched, frustrated, and empty. Today, I will show you how to stop seeking approval from women and why breaking this habit is the key to reclaiming your confidence and freedom. The approval trap. Picture this. You're a bird in a cage, and the door is wide open. Freedom is right there, but instead of flying out, you're fixated on a mirror hanging in the corner of the cage. That mirror is approval. It reflects a version of you that feels validated, accepted, and worthy. But it's an illusion, a shiny distraction that keeps you trapped. Approval seeking from women is no different. It's an invisible chain that wraps around your identity, convincing you that your worth comes from someone else's validation. You might think, if she thinks I'm good enough, then I must be good enough. But let me tell you, this mindset is a prison, and the key to breaking free lies in realizing one powerful truth: you're already enough. Why approval seeking is a losing game. Here's the thing about approval seeking. It's like trying to hold water in your hands. The harder you try, the faster it slips through your fingers. Why? Because approval isn't earned, it's felt. Women don't admire men who constantly seek validation. They respect men who stand rooted in their own value. Think about a mountain. It doesn't beg the wind to admire it. It doesn't crumble because the clouds pass by without notice. It simply is, solid, unshaken, unbothered by external opinions. That's the energy you need to channel. A quiet confidence that doesn't depend on someone else's gaze. The hidden cost of approval seeking. But here's the kicker. Approval seeking doesn't just rob you of your dignity. It drains your energy and repels the very thing you're chasing. It's like overwatering a plant. Instead of growing, it wilts. Women can sense desperation a mile away. It's in the way you over-explain yourself, the way you hesitate to disagree, and the way you constantly look for reassurance. And here's the saddest part, it doesn't work. Approval seekers rarely get the respect or admiration they crave. Instead, they're often seen as needy or insecure. So ask yourself, is chasing fleeting approval worth sacrificing your self-respect? The mindset shift. Now, let's flip the script. Instead of seeking approval, focus on building self-approval. Start by asking yourself, what do I value? What do I want? Stop outsourcing your worth to someone else's opinion and start creating a life you're proud of. Think of yourself as the sun. The sun doesn't dim its light to make others comfortable. It shines unapologetically, warming everything in its orbit. That's what true confidence looks like. When you stop needing approval, you become magnetic, not because you're trying to be, but because you've shifted your focus inward. Now, after watching this video, if you see the paradox of this thing and want to overcome these weaknesses, I suggest some practical steps to stop approval seeking. 1. Silence the inner critic. Every time you catch yourself seeking validation, pause. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Often, approval seeking is rooted in fear. fear of rejection, fear of being unworthy. But here's a secret. Rejection isn't the end, it's redirection. 2. Set boundaries. Start saying no when you mean it. Don't agree to things just to please others. Honoring your own boundaries strengthens your self-worth. 3. Embrace discomfort. Confidence isn't the absence of discomfort, it's the ability to sit with it. If silence feels awkward, let it linger. If someone doesn't respond the way you hoped, don't overcompensate. Discomfort is your ally. It's the gym where your confidence gets stronger. 3. Shift your focus. Instead of asking, how can I impress her? Ask, what do I want from this interaction? You take back control when you approach life with intention instead of desperation. 4. Celebrate your wins. Each time you resist the urge to seek approval, acknowledge it. Confidence is built one small win at a time. Here's the bottom line. Approval seeking is a game you'll never win because the rules are designed to keep you chasing. But the moment you step off that hamster wheel, everything changes. You become the man who doesn't need validation to feel whole. The man who doesn't flinch in the face of rejection. The man who others admire. Not because he demands it, but because he embodies it. So stop chasing mirages in the desert. Become the oasis. If this resonates with you, take the first step today. Choose one moment, just one, where you refuse to seek approval. Stand firm, let discomfort pass, and watch your confidence grow like wildfire. Remember, you are the mountain, you are the sun, you're already enough. Thank you for watching. If this message hit home, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more life-changing insights. Until next time, stay unapologetically you.